Did our black lab have puppies? Not quite. These two sisters are Akash and Asenna, our 12-week-old Kangal pups. At about 35 pounds each, they'll one day grow into giant livestock guardians. But before we dive into their training, let's talk about what makes the Kangal breed so unique and why we chose them for our homestead here in Southern Oregon. Over the coming months, we'll be training Akash and Asenna to grow into their roles, respecting our animals, learning boundaries, and becoming guardians of the land. We'll be sharing their story here on our channel, along with stories of life in Southern Oregon, homesteading, and the kinds of properties that make this lifestyle possible. Out here, we share the land with coyotes, bears, and the occasional mountain lion. Kangals are bred to handle exactly those kinds of predators. For us, they're more than just dogs. They're protectors, partners, and family members. Part of the lifestyle we live and share here on our homestead. So stay with us in this first episode as we share with you our first day meeting these girls, meeting the parents, and meeting Brandon of Gold Country Kangals out in West Point, California. The Kangal comes from the Sivas region of central Turkey, where shepherds have relied on them for centuries to protect flocks from wolves, bears, and jackals. So respected is this breed that for many years, exporting them was restricted. Kangals were considered a national treasure. Kangals first came to the U.S. in the 1980s when dedicated breeders began importing them directly from Turkey. Since then, they've grown in popularity among farmers, ranchers, and homesteaders who need reliable protection for their livestock. Kangals are known for their calm, steady personalities. They bond deeply with their families and animals, and while they're gentle with those they protect, they're fearless when facing threats. Adult males can weigh anywhere from 145 to well over 200 pounds, and females are well within that range, making them one of the largest guardian breeds in the world. Their signature look is short fawn coat with black mask. It makes them instantly recognizable. Now, here's something a lot of people ask. Aren't Kangals just Anatolian shepherds? Not exactly. The Anatolian Shepherd was developed in the United States starting in the 1960s and includes a variety of Turkish guardian dogs. Kangals, on the other hand, are a distinct and more uniform breed, always fawn with a black mask, strong yet steady in temperament. In fact, Kangals were formally recognized by the United Kennel Club in 1998 and internationally by the FCI and Kennel Club in 2013. That sets them apart from Anatolians, even though the two share a common heritage. And now for some video clips of our first day meeting these girls, meeting Brandon, and just our experience driving back home, taking this long journey. Enjoy these clips, and there'll be more to follow soon.
So, I mean, you didn't really see it then, because you had them at 2.
Hi, guys. Hey, children.
But these dogs
Hey,
have
you beautiful.
growth spurt.
Yeah, you're going to
I
be...
timed it out, so being like I'm 10 years into the Kangal.
What is that? Are you going to sniff it? Oh, my gosh.
5 months. Boom.
These are babies.
One, like 13, 14 months. Boom, boom. You'll be like, okay, all right. Because you know, your dog, you never notice them growing.
Yeah.
But like other people will.
Sure.
You'll notice these dogs just.
No, he was a little skinnier when we first got him than him.
Yeah.
Just as big and tall, but skinny. Real slender guy.
What you said, 33 right now? Maybe 33, 34. I can't remember last time. Yeah, from the withers.
From right here.
Right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Yeah, he was about the same size, but just skinny. He was really skinny when we got him. He was a teenager. You know, got kind of tall and gangly.
Kind of looking goofy, running a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah. And then got to our house and all the meat we eat,
Yeah.
all the scraps go to the dogs. We have We have dog food compost, we have cat compost, and we have everything else goes to the chickens.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's grape stems or onion peels, it goes to the chickens. And oh, you good boy.
And I had a trip booked for Istanbul. I was gonna go and never made it, man. It was just a bunch of shit happening. But
This year we bought a cow. Usually we buy the cow on the hoof, put it in the yard. And we've had 3 or 4 meat cows every year for a long time until we got hit with the fire in 2020 and had a big start over.
where was this at? Where was the fire?
In Happy Camp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 206.
Come on.
But I gotta wait for my dad.
Here's your dad. Yes, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, you need a brush? Yay! You get. No, that's fine. We can get. Oh, look at you. Oh my gosh.
She's definitely over 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Let me get that brush.
Oh, hi, babies.
First time on the leash. Aww. They've never seen green grass before or moving cars like that. They have lived on the ranch their whole life. And they are currently about 11 weeks old. Somewhere around 30-35 pounds. Sweet Kangal sisters. Hi. Hi, beautifuls. Yeah. Never had a collar or a leash on the first time. Ready? You ready? Ready to do some more walking? But you can see even at this puppy stage, their energy level is pretty mellow. They're just not hyperactive dogs unless they need to be for in the act of protection. But we've had a long car ride too. Where are we? We are in Woodland, California. Just returning from our trip from, gosh, West Point, California in the Sierra foothills, just southeast a bit of Sacramento. This is a really beautiful park. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at the skin. Look at this. Yeah.
Just moves.
Wow. Oh, big loves. Big love. Yeah. Well, we don't even have names picked out, or maybe we're thinking about settling on some names. What do you think, Patrick? Gotta start calling them something. Xena. Asenna. Oh, they see a squirrel. There's a bunch of squirrels back there.
What is that?
Whoa.
What are those? Do you see
They're
those?
getting a little feisty. They don't like us up here. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Wow. That's quite a show.
No,
What do you girls think, huh?
No.
Are you interested?
Hey,
Kind of.
right here.
Kind of.
You're good. You see that? What is that squirrel? Over
I
there?
think
You
that
see
squirrel's
squirrel?
showing off a little bit.
In the picture?
Yeah. This squirrel is messing around with the dogs. And they're not super squirrel crazy.
Nope.
So that should tell you a little something else. But we did hear some
They don't have
stories
any prey drive yet.
yet. They're still
They
working
don't
on
even
it.
know what that is yet.
Yeah.
They're 11 weeks old.
11 weeks.
They are puppies.
They've literally not been out of their puppy area, the farm they came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
But the stories we heard about Mama, oh boy.
Hi, babies.
She was quite a fierce protector,
Hello.
right? And the mom,
Oh yeah, Mom brought him there's a coyote coming around, and apparently Mom and the coyote had a little discussion about the coyote coming after the puppies, and so I guess the coyote conceded to not come after the puppies anymore when Mom brought the coyote to her owner and said, "Here you go, look what I brought you."
left it on the front porch.
Left it on the front porch. So, maybe discussions with Kangals I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That may not be the best idea, huh?
But they are fiercely
Ah,
protective.
smoochy face.
They're
Oh,
very
smoochy.
loving of their
You
family,
smoochy
their
face,
flock,
ain't
their
you?
guardians, true guardians.
You're a smoochy face, aren't you? Oh, I don't want to make out with you.
And the story of the father's grandfather, whose ancestry goes back to Turkey.
In Turkey, the father's grandfather killed a full-size bear by himself. Usually it takes two to kill a full-size bear.
Yeah.
You're a little slobbery.
Oh, just a little bit.
I'm not used to that. I forgot about that maybe.
But they are outward looking dogs. They tend to like to find a perch somewhere where they can get a good view of their surroundings. And they just hang out there. They can be active and they like to get running and be, just like any other dog would. But they also enjoy just relaxing and hanging out and being able to watch their surroundings. They're very perceptive.
Look at these puppy feet.
This girl's feet is something else.
I got pretty big hands. She's 11 weeks old.
11 weeks. She's got paddle paws.
She's a bit of a paddle paw.
Yeah.
That was a really long walk.
That was a long walk.
It was a long
Oh
walk.
my
We
gosh.
walked all the way over the hill and came back. I don't know what the hell you're thinking. Because I would have snoozed in the truck maybe. I practiced my hound dog routine for a second. Ham. You're on film, I'm a ham. I'll show you all about it.
So we're going to be updating with the progress and enjoyment and training and with these Kangal pups. And we want to share a little bit about why you would even consider this breed, why it might not be a good breed for you, and just to give you a little insight of some of the some of the things that we've done in the past when we had a Kangal, as far as training and their work dogs. And I definitely need to have an established routine, just like most other dogs do, but these ones in particular are highly intelligent. And
so basically, if you don't have a farm, there is no reason to get this kind of dog. That is a terrible idea. You would have a miserable dog. They are inherently interested in protecting their flock. They just do it naturally. And if they don't have a flock, if they don't have a farm, man, they're gonna be miserable dogs.
yeah,
So it's just not, this is a working dog, is what they call it. It's called a working dog. And they need a job. And right now we've got some coyotes that are coming around. We do live on
about 8 acres.
about 8 acres that will have some jobs for them to do. As far as why would you want them, they are great at protecting. They just love to protect their goats or sheep or cats or chickens or whatever.
For your kids.
For your kids,
But
your family, all of them.
they look out for whatever is included in the family. That might be cats, it might be your kiddos. It certainly would be livestock, as traditionally.
It doesn't matter if you have a ferret. If that ferret plays with them and hangs out with them, then that's part of their crew. And, so they just watched 2 squirrels jumping around in the trees, teasing them, and they couldn't care less because, well, they're probably too young to really have much of a prey drive. What else? Training things. You should never, ever hit a dog. It's totally inappropriate and completely unnecessary. The only thing you will do if you hit a dog is make them not trust you, not love you. They will be wary of you instead. Instead, what I do is when they're doing something I don't want them to do, they're barking at something. Oh, are you barking at that over there? Okay, you're good, but that's enough. That's enough. So they're good, whatever they're doing, but that's enough. But you got to just talk to them.
That's the thing.
That's
and
the gig.
Yeah, in this early stage, it's our first day with these pups. So it's all about bonding and just establishing safety, creating a routine from the beginning, putting these leashes on and their collars for the first time, and having them walk together. And this will become part of their daily routine on the property, where we have leash and collar to establish just learning basic commands. Stay right here, come, sit, stay, basic verbal commands, as well as just learning the language of the leash and walking the perimeter of the property several times a day, so that they have a familiarity of what their territory is, what is theirs to protect, and where that boundary is. And they'll start marking those areas as well, which will help to let other predators know that there are dogs present that are now patrolling and maintaining that space, whereas before it was kind of a free-for-all. So that's the beginning. We'll be updating you, and this is for fun, but also for those of you that are out there looking for rural country homestead properties. This is something that you might want to consider. Kangals are very rare and not so easy to find, and there's certainly a lot of mixed breeds out there you might find. So I would recommend that if you're going to have these types of dogs, that you know what you're getting into, obviously, and do your research. Listen.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Maybe even just call Gold Country Kangals.
Gold Country Kangals,
He's did a great job
which
with
is
these dogs.
in meeting him and speaking with Brandon. He's very dedicated to what he's doing and is putting everything into raising these dogs with care and the attention. And I highly recommend getting in touch with him if that's that's the path that you want to go down. But boy, these are big dogs, really big.
Our last one was 175 pounds and stood 36 inches at the shoulder.
So just be prepared, like it'll change your whole world. They are, as I said, because of their intelligence and independence, it requires an owner who understands that, respects it, and knows how to establish the right dynamic and relationship. Because, yeah, you can't obviously hit them, you can't use force, you can't use your body, you get mad and expect that's going to carry some sort of significance to them. They're so autonomous in some ways. So it's when they do, especially the boys, but again, fiercely protective and loyal, and just a big love, just a great big, even our full-grown adult male was the kindest, most gentle giant.
Until they didn't like you. In fact, in case you were not
if you weren't supposed to come into our house, yeah, that wasn't going to happen.
You see that monster barking at you, you're like, no, I'll wait, see if somebody comes out.
Yeah.
I heard that many times.
So, lots to learn about Kangals, lots more videos coming up. This is just the first one, and as I said, this is kind of just a fun little documentary to share with you folks. But also keep in mind, I am specializing in helping people buy and sell in the Southern Oregon area, and especially focused on those rural country homestead lifestyle properties. And so if that's something you've been thinking about, dreaming about, give me a call. It's my favorite thing to do right now. It's help people get connected to the land and the places they're supposed to be so they can grow and thrive and put roots down in Southern Oregon. So Shauna.Mayfield, eXp Realty, Patrick.
Mayfield Construction.
Okay.